Once upon a time, on a remote and rugged coast, there stood a magnificent lighthouse known as Beacon's End. Perched on a steep cliff, its brilliant light guided ships safely through treacherous waters. However, what the sailors who relied on it didn't know was that deep within the lighthouse lived a tiny, magical creature named Lila, the lighthouse fairy. Lila was a small, shimmering being with gossamer wings, her light blue gown adorned with tiny sparkling stars. She was responsible for keeping the lighthouse's light shining brightly and ensuring the safety of all who sailed near the perilous shore. Lila took her duty very seriously and had done so for centuries. One stormy night, as the rain lashed against the lighthouse and the wind howled through the cliffs, Lila noticed something unusual. The lighthouse's light had started to flicker. Panic washed over her, for she knew that without its guiding beacon, ships would surely meet a watery grave. She had never faced such a dire situation before. Lila fluttered around the lighthouse, trying to figure out what had gone wrong. She discovered that the lighthouse's ancient crystal, the source of its light, had grown dim and cracked. The storm had caused significant damage. Desperate to find a solution, Lila consulted her magical book, which contained the knowledge of generations of lighthouse fairies. The book revealed that the only way to repair the crystal was to find a rare, enchanted gemstone hidden deep within the heart of the treacherous Misty Isle, a place rumored to be home to all sorts of mystical and dangerous creatures. The journey to the Misty Isle was fraught with peril, and only a brave and cunning fairy could hope to retrieve the gemstone. Determined to save the sailors and her beloved lighthouse, Lila set off on her rescue mission. She flew through the tempestuous night, her wings glistening with determination, until she reached the eerie shores of the Misty Isle. The island was shrouded in mist, and strange, glowing creatures lurked in the shadows. Lila faced challenges at every turn. A mischievous will-o'-the-wisp tried to lead her astray, and a giant spider spun webs to ensnare her. Yet, she pressed on, her determination unwavering. As she ventured deeper into the heart of the island, she encountered a wise old owl who guided her to the location of the enchanted gemstone. The gemstone, nestled in a bed of luminous moss, was more beautiful than Lila could have imagined. She carefully retrieved it, her heart filled with hope for her mission. With the precious gemstone in her possession, Lila flew back to Beacon's End, her wings glowing with the newfound magic of the gem. Using her magical abilities, Lila replaced the cracked crystal with the enchanted gemstone. As she did, the lighthouse's light blazed brighter and more brilliantly than ever before. The storm clouds parted, and the sea calmed as the beacon's reassuring light spread its warm glow across the waters. The sailors on nearby ships cheered, their lives saved by the brave and determined lighthouse fairy. Lila had successfully completed her rescue mission, and in doing so, she had not only saved the lives of countless sailors but also ensured the continued safety of Beacon's End. From that day on, the sailors spoke of the lighthouse fairy, a tiny, shimmering guardian who had risked everything to protect them. And in the heart of the lighthouse, Lila continued her vigilant watch, knowing that her duty was not just a responsibility but a calling, and she would always be there to guide those in need through the darkest of storms.